there we are. This is amazing how many times I go through this. But anyway, welcome to day 7. This is D'Artagna's show. And I'm glad that I made it this far with you consistently for 7 days. That's pretty amazing for me. It wouldn't have happened if I had started this last year. It would have been a struggle. I think I went 6 to 8 months without posting videos. And I lost a lot of people. And I understand. Hopefully I can gain some of them back. But okay, I made it. So I am reading A Year in Miracles by Marianne Williamson. It's a wonderful daily reflections and devotionals book. And thanks again for tuning in. If you could click subscribe and click the like button, I'd really appreciate it. So today we are on We Cannot Save the World Without God's Help. But he or she can't save the world without ours. So in other words, we were made in his or her image. So we have to be the ones to change it because we're the ones that are actually causing the damage. Remember the daily reflection a couple days ago? We are, okay, I'm not sure which one it was, but it said we are the cause. And then the world is the effect. So whatever we're thinking, if we're thinking negative on a regular basis, that'll create negative out in the world. So we are the ones that have to fix it because inside of us is the God that we need to do so. Okay, we need his love. She needs our hands and feet. Today, we should give him ours. I know it's confusing. I keep switching back to the he and the she. But I know that a lot of people out there refer to God as a man. And I want to make sure they understand I'm not trying to offend. Not at all. I prefer the feminine for feminine empowerment. So I think I'm going to stick with that so it doesn't become confusing. So we cannot save the world without God's help. But she can't save the world without ours. We need her love. She needs our hands and feet. Today, we give her ours. A love that hovers above the earth, however well intentioned, is not enough to save the world. It is a willing heart and love embodied that carry with them the miraculous authority to turn darkness into light. God cannot do for us what she cannot do through us. And today I pray that she works through me. May I be used for a higher purpose as I surrender to her my hands and feet, my thoughts and behavior. May they reflect her love. May angels guide me that I might do the part assigned to me to help heal the world. Today, here it is again. Today is a day of surrender. So we have to surrender the anger and the competition. Those of you who have egos, you have to have the last word. You have to be the one to win the argument. You have to be the one that makes sure everyone believes what they do. You got to surrender that. And that's tough. I would do that for decades. I just could not stop the arguing. And I knew I was right. And everyone else had to agree with me. Not a good thing. That wasn't easy surrendering it, but sometimes especially, certain people I know that knew I was like that, they can make it tough to forget, and there's, provoking involved. But I gotta let it go. That's a really tough one for me. I grew up with people who argued. They loved to argue. They were highly intelligent, well-read people who stayed up on the news, and they loved to argue everything from politics to what to have for freaking dinner. Believe me, it was just ongoing. They loved each other so much, but they loved to argue too. I don't know which they loved more, each other or they're arguing. But you got to give it up. And you have to be willing to listen, even if the person may believe in something totally different that may be offensive to you. You have to learn to let that crap go. Okay, so here it is. Today is a day of surrender as I seek. Let's do we. Today is a day of surrender, for we seek not our own goals, but the one goal of God. May our hearts be so open and our souls so soft that we are a conduit for all things good. May it be revealed to us where to go, what to do, what to say, and to whom, that we might serve her best. In every moment, may we remember to pray. Dear God, please use me, for thus it will be so. Yeah, it's so powerful. All of her writing is incredibly powerful. And it's funny, when the word tool used to be used, I would recognize when people would call each other a tool. And I go, if you think about it, we're all tools. But when we're tools of God, that's good. But when we're tools of the negative, that's never a good thing. So I am a tool, but a positive tool. And that's what I want to be. So, okay, everybody, I hope that helped you get through your day. And remember to surrender. One more thing. Here's my list. It's battered. It's old. It's about 4.5 years old, actually, because it was the summer of 2021 that I made this list. And it's got everything positive in case I'm having a rough day. I like every day when I get up, I grab this list and I read from it and say, these are the things that I have that are good, especially if I have bad dreams. It really helps, change the mood to align my day with the positive. So if you want, what's good? Post it in your car, like a Post-it, with something good when someone cuts you off. Remember, everybody, we're not perfect drivers either. And all of us that have driven before have cut someone off at one time or another. Remember, we're not so perfect. And surrender goes along with this. Put a Post-it in your car. Surrender. One word. That's it. Or you can put like a small list of positive things, or one positive thing that has happened to you. And that's all I got for today. And maybe I'll share my list at some point. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll see how much time I have. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. Mwah. I love you, my fellow brothers and sisters. Peace out.